Alright, hello everyone, my name is Maximum Overdrive, and this is my very first Pokemon challenge. Today I'm going to find out if you can beat Pokemon SoulSilver with just one Dratini. Pokemon SoulSilver is my favorite Pokemon game, and my favorite Pokemon is Dragonite, but I think beating Pokemon SoulSilver with Dragonite would be too easy, so instead I'm going to go with Dratini. I've already took the liberty to name myself Lance number 2 because, of course, Lance being the Dragon Master, we're much better than him. We don't need underleveled Dragonites. We just need one Dratini. So I'm going to try and skip through all this main game stuff, and while we wait, I'll go over some of the rules that I've set up for myself. In battle, I'm only going to use Dratini. I'm going to need other Pokemons for HMs, but I will not be using them in battle. I will not be using any glitches or exploits, and I'm not going to be using any items in battle. I've also took the liberty to replace Cyndaquil with Dratini, so we can do the entire run with it, rather than having to wait until Goldenrod to get a Dratini. And I chose to replace Cyndaquil because our rival will then get Totodile, who will eventually learn Ice Fang, which is the only super effective move that any of the 3 starters will learn. Now luckily, of course, Gen 4 is before Fairy type was added to the game, so that makes this a little bit easier for us, but usually first form pseudo-legendaries aren't that good, honestly. And there's Dratini right there. So we're going to, of course, go with Dratini. I think really the main challenges we're going to have is, of course, Jasmine Steel types. I'm not 100% sure if Dratini will be able to learn a ground or fire type move at that point. I'm not too concerned about Claire. That's not the name that I want to give him. I'm gonna be naming him Dratini. Jasmine will probably be the first issue, or at least I hope will be. I'm not too concerned about Claire. Lance I'm gonna have a bit of concern about, but I think really the biggest issue will be Red in the end, considering the fact that half of his team will have Blizzard, and of course since there's the Hail, Blizzard will have 100% accuracy. But of course first we gotta get to Red. First time I played SoulSilver was before I knew too much about Pokemon, so I went with Chikorita, of course. You know, why wouldn't I choose the worst starter in SoulSilver? And without knowing much about type coverages and just really going off with eventually my Meganium, I was able to get all the way up to Lance, but I couldn't beat him. And eventually I wisened up as I got older, and I found out about... I just became much better at everything. Actually, I got a Dratini, and I eventually got him up into a Dragonair before I challenged Elite Four again, and that's when I finally beat that stage of the game. So, ever since then, Dratini's been... or more, I should say, Dragonite has been one of my favorite Pokemons. My final team for Red ended up being, of course, my starter Meganium. Yes, I remember how to use my Pokegear. Starter Meganium, I had my Dragonite, but it wasn't the one that you received from the Dragon's Den that had extreme speed, because I didn't know about that one. I had a Zapdos, and gave my team 3 of my Pokemon were weak to ice, which is really problematic. I had a Heracross, and I had a Kabutops, who was more just there for the TMs for Rock Climb. And I think there was one more, but I can't remember what, or unless I already said 6. Actually, while we're at it, I'm going to check Dratini's stats and his moveset. Alright, Rap, Leer, Thunderwave. No E-Speed. Alright. Mediocre stats to start out with, I would say. Shed Skin's kind of nice. Rap, though, that's really going to be problematic as our only attacking move. We have Thunderwave, but still, that's going to be torture. Alright, so we'll see how this goes. The last Pokemon game, I haven't played SoulSilver in too long. I recently got Sword, which I know I got really late. I didn't have a Switch for a while, and I played Sword. I thought it was pretty nice of a game. It was, I mean, pretty easy, but I still thought it was fun. I guess we're just gonna start wrapping all of our enemies, but that's not a good start. I'm already missing, considering the fact that it only has 20 power points. I do kind of want to get some experience points, especially from like gonna have wrap. The fact that that only did 1 damage is nice. So yeah, I just played Sword. Beat it pretty easily. I thought it was fun though. Recently just beat the Isle of Armor. That was just okay, I suppose. And pretty soon, next time I'll play, I'm probably gonna then start the Crown Tundra. And so yeah, that goes only 16 experience, so I think that we're not gonna be fighting too many Pokemon while we get to Cherry Grove. Okay, hopefully I can run away from all these, because I don't want to sit here wrapping Hoot Hoots and only getting 16 experience. Alright, good. I'm kind of upset that we didn't get extreme speed. I thought that that would kind of carry me through the beginning of the game, especially right now, considering that the only attacking move we have is Rap. Alright. Yeah, I know, I don't have the running shoes, and for some reason that makes it so I can't run. While we do that, I'm gonna check Dratini's moveset. My next attacking move is level 11, and that's Twister. So that's not all that nice. Yeah, Extreme Speed's an egg move. I forgot. Alright. Our moveset is okay. We don't really have a lot of type coverage. We just have Water and Dragon, which actually kind of could get us through the game, considering we would just have to worry about Jasmine Steelix, and Steelix is park round. Turn on the running shoes, so I don't know, I think this will be a nice, fun run, and hopefully it isn't too difficult. I gotta say though, after having played Pokemon Platinum, I really like having the second screen have the menu and not having to hold down a button to be able to run. I still liked Platinum though. Platinum's a fun game. I mean, of course I thought it was harder. I think it's the second hardest game that I've played. Just based on kind of my knowledge at the time, I guess. The Cynthia fight did take me a bit of time to get past, but I went out and I got a Weavile, trained it up because it's much faster than a Garchomp, and of course we're gonna miss. Much faster than a Garchomp, and was easily able to one-hit it with, I think it was Ice Punch. I have made the decision to swap out, what's his face, Weavile with Lucario. Lucario, honestly, I think in Gen 4 is really that good. I mean, he's a steel and fighting type, and this is of course before Fairy. So, steel type was only good against Ice and Rock, but fighting was good against Ice and Rock. As, you know, a steel type, he does resist, you know, just about everything, but especially when it comes to the Elite Four, he really is useless. You know, fighting isn't good against bug types, especially some of them are poison, some of them are flying. Ground types, you know, he's super weak to ground. You know, and the fighting can't really help at that point. What's next? The fire type. You can't really put up against fire types either. And there is a Houndoom, but you know, there's other ways to take out Houndoom, especially if you picked. I picked Piplup, but if you picked, you know, if you have an Infernape at that point, you can, you know, easily take it out with a fighting move, and not have to worry about his fire type moves. And then you get to the Psychic type, which Steel will resist Psychic type moves, but you'll only be neutral, you can't really use fighting against them, and Steel will just be neutral. It won't be very effective considering that there's a Bronzor, and then once Gallade comes out, you know, then you're just, there's nothing really you can do. He can't use any fighting type moves against him, and Gallade knows the fighting type moves, so it'll be much better, and he'll easily be able to take out Lucario. And then if you can get through all that, once you get to Cynthia, Lucario can't really do anything against Spiritomb. Garchomp, you can just take him out with an Earthquake, or Lucario can hurt you. I just think that in Gen 4, he's not the best to go with. I think in later generations, he gets better. It is a rare Pokemon, it's a Dratini. They were thought to be extinct in this game. Even though there's a cave of them hiding out in whatever town Clear's the gym leader of. It's been a while since I've played this. I'm a bit rusty of my knowledge. I still like Professor Oak though. Am I gonna get the phone call now? Yep. That'll auto answer. It's a disaster. Yep. Someone went in and stole a Pokemon. Silver is actually, I love how he steals the Pokemon that's got the type weakness. I always love that. Or the type advantage, I should say. Silver was always, I think, my favorite rival. If you didn't know, in the Celebi, I guess, promotion event is what you'd call it, you find out that Silver, who's the main rival in this game, is the son of Giovanni, who was leader of Team Rocket. And, you know, if you find out that really the reason he stole the Pokemon and the reason he's doing all this is just because he's really upset at his dad. You know, Giovanni wasn't a good dad. I'm gonna try and get a level or two while, or before I have to fight him, just to make sure that I can win. I know that I think that's one of those fights where you don't have to win, but I'd like to get that amount of experience, especially because I'm not gonna have a good attacking move until level 11, which will take a bit of time to get there. But going back to Silver, you know, the whole reason he stole the Pokemon and, you know, is going off to, I guess, eventually fight Lance is just because he's angry at Giovanni. Giovanni wasn't. Oh, well, that's just perfect. First death. He was upset at Giovanni because Giovanni wasn't a good dad, so he goes out to steal a Pokemon and just try to be better than Giovanni. And, of course, you being the main character, eventually beat him plenty of times. And I think my favorite thing, though, is after you beat the game, or after you fight Lance, or right before you fight Lance, you have your last rival fight. And at the end, he's, you know, seems like he's really shaken up. He's not, you know, confident and arrogant. And you find out that he goes back and tries to return the Pokemon that he stole from Professor Birch. Right, it's Professor Birch in this game? No, it's Professor Elm. Professor Elm, and I love that. And then, you know, he feels bad. He wants to return his Pokemon. And I mean, I liked that, you know. And of course, Professor Elm lets him keep it. Because he sees that he's still grown a bond to whatever Pokemon he's chosen, and he lets him keep it. And I like that, you know, I really like that. And then, of course, you team up with him at the post Elite Four match when you fight Claire and Lance, and I like that you then, you know, go from fighting each other to teaming up. I remember I wasn't prepared for that fight. I didn't really know it existed. And when I went in for it, I don't think I was healed. I wasn't really ready. And all of my Pokemon were, you know, low health. And I wasn't ready to do that fight. And his Silver's Pokemon were easily wiped out. And it took me like 5 minutes to like heal everybody up and get everybody ready. And then I could start fighting. And actually, I did, of course, wind up beating them first try, luckily. I had my Dragonite just kind of sweep through. Was it Dragonite or... Yeah, Dragonite, I think it was. Alright. I managed to take out a Hoodoo. And I still can't level up. God, this is gonna be a long run. Because I really don't think that I should take on Faulkner until I get Twister. I really don't think... I mean, he is the first gym leader, and he's only got, you know, a Pidgey and a Pidgeot, but I don't think that I could beat him without Twister. Not even, I just need to move better than Rap. Okay, crit, there we go. And look at us to level 6. Only 5 more levels until I can get a better move. Alright, I think that I'm gonna try out the rival fights. And just kinda, yeah. I think that I could beat him if I just get kinda good paralysis luck. Is kinda what I'm hoping for. Alright, well, let's see. Dratini is not too good for a wimp like me. I beg to differ. Passerby boy. He also has really good music. Alright, Thunderwave, of course. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna go for another Leer. Just because he was paralyzed. Scratches do 3. And that was a crit. Oh god. For someone weak, yeah, I am. Oh god, that was not 3 damage. Alright, just don't get a crit. Okay. There we go. Please tell me that's a level up. That's why I felt like this was gonna be really hard, because he will not level up fast. He will level up slow. So that's gonna be really hard to get. Twister. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go this way. I don't know how much time I save, but I'm not really looking to fight any more wild Pokemon. I just kind of want to get to the lab and get the story going. A little bit of story that this game has. This isn't even really story, is it? This is just the name your rival. Whoever did it will come back to the site. I don't think that that's true. If that was true, then, I mean, anybody that came in would, be guilty. I'm gonna call him Ice, because honestly, that's gonna be my biggest problem in this run. Do I want to name him Ice? Yeah, I'll just go with Ice. I am innocent. Couldn't Professor Elm just vouch for me? You know, he saw that I took Dratini, nuts, Totodile. I don't really want that egg. I don't want a Togepi. I actually like Togekiss. I think that with the addition of Fairy type, that's a really good Pokemon. Speaking of Fairy types, I mean, I have a big issue with Fairy types. Yeah, sure, hold on, I'll save my money. My biggest issue with Fairy types is, I mean, well, of course, they were meant to be able to stop Dragon type, but that's not my issue. My issue is the fact that that Fairy is good against Dark type. Because, I mean, before Fairy, Psychic type Pokemon, you know, unless they knew Focus Blast, which would miss probably the majority amount of time, they didn't really have a suitable counter to Dark types, and that was, you know, the point. bad type matchup. Dark beat Psychic, but so many Psychic types became Fairy types. Gardevoir, Mr. Mime, you know, those biggest we're gonna have is Gardevoir. And, you know, just so many got the Psychic type, so, yeah, Dark only does neutral damage now, but, you know, that doesn't matter, because you've got a Fairy type move, and they can just easily take out your Dark types. Or, basically any Psychic type. A lot of Psychic types learn Fairy type moves, and that gives them a huge counter to Dark types. It's, you know, I think it's kind of stupid. And then, you know, to kind of go with the reverse, a lot of Fairy types can learn Psychic. You know, I think with the addition of Fairy types, it put Poison type, you know, back on the radar. It made it popular. Because before that, Poison was only good against Grass, and there were so many other things good against Grass. This is the wrong way. There were so many other things good against Grass. But giving Fairy type Psychic, you know, it kind of made, oh, I forgot to heal. I'm gonna run away from this then. It made, you know, I feel like Poison would go down. I mean, because as long as your Psychic type could, or as long as your Fairy type, I should say, could take a hit, or could outspeed whatever you were fighting, you can just hit it with a Psychic. So yeah, I think that's just one of the biggest issues with the Fairy type as a whole. But still though, Dragon type will stay as my favorite. Even though, yeah, it can be a bit overpowered. Now the only thought that's in my head is, should I try to level up Dratini, or just kind of go for the trainer fights where I'll get more experience? Rapis. 85 accuracy, but I'm not expecting it to hit a lot. Could you stop growling and just go for Foresight or Tackle? Alright. I'm not gonna be speeding up this at all, so I'm gonna have to go through all the grinding and all the leveling at regular speed, and that was terrible. 33 experience just for that. God. I liked in Pokemon Sword that you could get experience candies. I mean, yeah, that did kind of take some of the fun out of grinding, or grinding really isn't all that fun, but I really didn't have to worry about leveling that much when I could just use candies to get, you know, that's in the Isle of Armor. I barely grinded my Cubfu up to level 70 to be able to take on the towers. I really just gave him, I fought like a few Dynamax battles, because I do really like those, which that was much quicker to do, and I thought more fun to do, and I'd get, you know, good amount of candies, mostly large, medium, or even a few extra larges, and just gave them to him, and I got him up to level 70 pretty easily. I've also really kind of noticed how overpowered Zacian is, considering the fact now that really I just use Zacian to just kind of do all the work. At this point, I have, Zacian and Cinderace in my party, and then, my 4 other Pokemon are, just people I'm trying to level up, really. I still think that it was a fun game, though, to play. And I think that's kind of... I think it's good as a starter game. There's not a whole lot that you need to know, really, against going in. I do like that it tells you the information about the moves, and whether or not a move is super effective or not. That I really like. Really at this point, it's just kind of helpful if I forget, or if I don't remember, Gardevoir becoming a fairy type. But honestly, how could you forget? Actually, I had a Gardevoir, but I didn't really use her all that much. Honestly, the way I had her, she was kind of under-leveled, not over-leveled, under, and I didn't feel like grinding her up, so really, my main team was, I had my Cinderace, of course, Toxtricity, who I really like now. Am I going the right way? I hope I am. I don't think I am, actually. No, I think I am. I don't know. I hope I am. Toxtricity. I wanted, to find an Applin, but I just couldn't find one, so I then did one with Haxorus, for a nice dragon type. I didn't really carry a whole lot of the team, though. It was mostly Cinderace, just kind of doing all the work. Dynamax, though, wasn't really my favorite thing. I honestly, I used it if I was kind of in a pinch, but a lot of the time, most of the fights I really didn't have to Dynamax, and I really didn't Dynamax. If this rat misses, okay, good. And eventually, I did Cinderace carry through. Honestly, I feel like I'd rather have Megas than Gigantamax, but of course I'm not the first one to say that, and I don't know how many people really think against it. I really liked having Megas, even though I felt like there were a few Pokemon that should have gotten a Mega that didn't get a Mega. And I think one of the things that I really don't understand and really don't like is when both Mega Evolution and Dynamax was introduced, how come, or for when Mega Evolution was introduced, there was no Mega Greninja, none of the starters could Mega Evolve. It took all the way until a remake of a Gen 3 game to be able to have your starter that could Mega Evolve. But of course, they'd have the Kanto starters Mega Evolve. And then, same thing with Gen 7, couldn't Mega Evolve. And when you get to Gen 8, you can't have them Dynamax. Um, but, of course, well, you have, some random Pokemon can Dynamax. And then you have, of course, your Kanto starters can Dynamax. You'll get a Charizard that can Dynamax, of course. Charizard's gonna get a Dynamax, or Gigantamax, I should say. And I kind of thought, I always wondered why, that happened. Why is it always that the starters, when something is introduced, don't get it? I would have liked to have seen what a Mega Greninja would be like. Of course, he's really the only one I think there that deserves a Mega. I don't really like Delphox or the other starter. I can never remember his name. Sure, youngster Joey. Just you, though. Nobody else. I'm kind of surprised that I beat him. And I'm kind of upset, though, at the amount of experience that I got. Level 2 Pidgey. Alright, if I can't beat a Pidgey, then I definitely... Great. I think he only knows Tackle. Yeah, I think he only knows Tackle, so he's only gonna do damaging moves. It only does 1 damage, but still. Great. At least he was paralyzed, but still, this is just not going well. And of course, oh, come on. 22. That's just sad. Please. Please. Alright, we're gonna have to use a potion, but please just be paralyzed. Thank you. I'm gonna go for it. I'm not taking this chance, though. Speaking of things that have kind of been... So I probably could have killed him on that turn, but whatever. Speaking of things that haven't been going well, the other day I went and I got 2 packages of Pokemon cards. I recently found out a store near me. I'm gonna go heal. Actually, I don't think there's any place close for me to heal at, so I'm just gonna keep going. I recently found out a store near me sells Pokemon cards. So I don't really like spending my money. So I only bought a few packs, but the other day I found a different store that, unfortunately they were a bit cheaper, so I decided to get 2 packs. And I was so upset about the cards I got. And from the 2 packs that I got 2 Sinistys, 2 Galarian Meowths, 2 Pikachus. I got so many doubles. I got 2 Maractus, or 2 Maracti. I don't know what it should be, but I already got a Maractus before, so now I have 3 Maracti. I now have 2 Sizzlipedes. With the addition of those doubles, I have 2 Sobbles, 2 Galarian Ponytas, 2 Lanterns. I do have a Celebi, though, which is nice to have, but honestly, it's the only good one that I have. I've got Celebi V. Alright. These fights are going terribly. At least I don't think Caterpie can really hurt me all that much. But, I'm running out of wraps. And if I drop all of my wraps, then I'm not going to be able to win. I really don't think. No, he has tackle. Yeah, no. Okay, so I wouldn't win. Please kill. Okay. Please level up. Okay. Only, what, 3 more levels until I get rep? At least I'm getting more attack. I forgot to check what his nature was, or I saw what his nature was, but I forgot to see how that's gonna affect my stats. Honestly, I don't know what I'd hope for. Because I think I know his attack is much higher than his special attack, but I think that I might have to go for a few special moves, so I don't know if I want it. That being down, I don't know if I want his defense being down. And I really don't like having slow Pokemon. Or actually, wait, let me check his nature. Excuse me. Okay. Serious. Let's see what we've got. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. I'm using my Xbox controller to play, but where the buttons are, A, B, X, and Y, is so much different than the Switch controllers. So I'm not used to it. It's taken me long enough to get used to the Switch controllers, and now, it's all kind of being undone. Let me see, serious nature. Alright, serious. We have it, alright, that's neutral. I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna keep looking, make sure. Oh no, please don't tell me I have to go into a cave. I have a sneeze stuck. Oh wait. Excuse me. Are you okay? You're not a trainer. I think you're a trainer. Okay. Let's see. Serious. Yeah. Okay. Neutral stats. Okay with that. Now let's get back to the game. I'm not gonna Thunder Wave off the bat. Yeah, I was hoping you'd just go for String Shot. Thank God I still have speed. And Tackle's only gonna do 1. So we'll be alright in taking out all the Buck Trainers. And hopefully that gets us close to level 11. Because if it doesn't, then... Oh, God. And 4 Caterpies? Or wait, technically it's a he. But 4 Caterpies? Oh no. It's taken me about... It'll take me about 3 reps to beat each Caterpie, but if I miss, that could be 4 or 5 reps, and I'm gonna run out of reps then, and that's gonna be a big issue. Alright. Oh, no. My plan right there was to just not use rep and let rep the damage over time, take it out, just go for Leers and save them, but oh god, and please don't paralyze me, don't poison me. I think he has poison sting. no, yep. Okay. If he poisons me, it's game. Oh no. Do I have an antidote though? I think I do, but oh god, I have to use it, and I think... Okay, it's Caterpie. Caterpie doesn't have Poison Sting. I said I wouldn't be using items in battle. Alright. No, you know what? I'm living up to that. I apologize, I forgot about that when I used a potion on Ack when I was fighting Rattata. From here on out, no potions, no items in battle. Oh, I forgot about Shed Skin. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, now I just need to hit him and defeat him. Oh my god, Shed Skin. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. No, I don't want your phone number. I do want this item though, Pokeball. Great. Yeah, no thanks. When can I get repels? Is it in the area where I want to grind? I need to grind near a Poke Center because Rap does not have enough power points. Hopefully the town's right next door. And then I'll probably come back here and try to get another level or two, definitely, before I take on the gym, Good Violet City. And as long as there's no event, I should be good. I don't think you ever fight Laura. No, you never fight Laura. I don't have all the rival fights in my head. Alright, look at this Pokemon Center right here. Yes, I would. Alright, I think that I should go back and try to get another level. Or, no, I'm gonna explore a little bit. I don't know. Oh god. Okay, so there's the Pokemon School. There's the gym. This brings me down to another route, right? But this... this is Route 32. I don't need to be down here. Okay. Yeah, okay. I thought it was just me at first, but I think that some of the music might be kind of warped. Either that, or I might just not be used to it. Alright, I'm gonna try and get another level before I attempt really any gym trainers, or at least get close to another level. That's just great. Never paralyzed and we finally hit rep. I mean, luckily we're not gonna have to keep rep. The only type that'll resist dragon is steel, and that was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. And of course, rap won't be any better than a dragon type move, considering we'll get stab and yeah, just stab, and of course dragon type move would, you know, just be so much better than rap. Anything would be better than rap. And this is the issue with pseudo legendaries. Usually you'd switch drain or slap the experience share on them. But nope, not in this case. I'm actually gonna go to one of the gym trainers. I really don't care, because they'll give me a lot more experience. Oh. We're gonna go to Sprout Tower. Sprout Tower. Oh, Sprout Towers are behind me. Okay, isn't this Sprout Tower? Yeah, Sprout Tower, okay. Sprout Tower. Hopefully this will help me with some good experience. Get me ready for... Did I heal? Okay, good, I healed. Get me ready for Faulkner, because I don't think their Bellsprouts are all that high level. But he has 3 of them. Okay, honestly, he is gonna go for grass. Yeah, they have grass type moves and resistance. That's really nice, but I think that unless I level up and get Twister in here, I'm gonna have to go back and get more power points, because I'm not really that confident that I could beat all of them with just 20 reps. 54 experience is nice, and it's honestly taking the same amount of time. This actually might be easier, considering that I resist their grass type moves, and I don't think they know any poison type moves yet. I'm gonna go for a few Leers, try to hopefully save on some rap power points, make it so I just kinda take it out in 1 or 2. God, that was how many Leers? 2 or 3, and that only did that much damage. God, come on, and I wasn't paying attention. I missed the rap anyway, so that's perfect. Oh God, I love this game already. Alright, I'm just gonna go for another rap. That's 9 raps to take out 3. So 3 raps per Bellsprout. Unless I can manage to use, say, 4 Leers. Honestly, since I'm only on the 1st or 2nd floor, actually, no, yeah, the 2nd, I'm just gonna go and heal. There's no point I don't think that there was a Bellsprout that was over 100 feet tall. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I thought that we'd have a little bit of smooth sailing with extreme speed. I mean, extreme speed also only has 5 power points, but that's a whole lot better than just having wrap. I think that once we get Twister, we should easily be able to get it going. Yeah, no, just run around the Pokeball, that's fine. You're showing your respect for all Pokemon by battling using only Bellsprouts. God, Thunderwave is a savior. Actually, I don't know. How many times has it paid off? Not here. 4 Leers and 1 Wrap should take it out. But, of course, that's not important. You know, the fact that he's paralyzed isn't gonna dictate anything. You know, he's not gonna miss a turn to paralysis, and that didn't even bring him down into red health. That was 5 Leers. And that didn't bring him down into, that didn't do anything better. Okay, hopefully before I get too far into the tower, I'll be able to get, Twister. Okay, it's gonna take me 2 Leers. It's gonna take 2 reps to do it, to kill a Bellsprout, unless I'm gonna use 6 Leers. So I'm just gonna use 2 Leers, and then go for, Wrap. God, 54 experience. Which usually would be good, but not when you're using a pseudo-legendary. I was just talking how well paralysis was, and that was the first paralysis in so long. God, okay. 6 reps in total there. Hopefully the rest only have 3. And I'll be able to continue that. Hopefully nobody has more. I am allowed to use items outside of battle. I can't use them in battle except for that one time. That was a mistake. But I am allowed to use items outside of battle. X accuracy is completely useless. I like Ghastly. I didn't catch one until I tried hunting down the roaming legendaries, and you know, you need someone that has mean luck, but I like Ghastly, Haunter. I had Haunter for a while, but then I got Platinum, and I traded Gengar I traded Haunter to myself so I could get a Gengar. But, I mean, I like them. What I don't really like is, I mean, Cursed Body ability isn't bad, but the fact that Gengar is a ghost and poison type, I'd rather have Levitate than Cursed Body, because I mean the issue with Cursed Body is, I mean, because just the issue is you have to be able to take a hit, really. You know, if you disable a dark or ghost type move, you know, you're not gonna want them to be able to use it again unless you have like a full team of ghosts or psychics. I forgot to use 2 Leers, but actually I don't think that'll make a big difference because Rap will probably take it out. Yeah, okay, I only need 1 Leer. And of course Gengar is really a glass cannon. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I think I'd rather have Levitate. Just completely get rid of their ground weakness. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get Twister. That, okay. The question is... No, I have to go back, there's no question. Yeah, I'll probably level up here. Okay, good. But there's no way I'd have enough Raps to eventually get to level 11 and get Twister. There's no way. And then that's just going to be a long fight in which I would most likely lose. So I have to go all the way back. Even though Sword has 3D graphics, I still like, you know, these kinds of graphics. I like my character, really. I like these kind of characters, you know. With these kind of graphics rather than, you know, the big 3D ones. Right, hopefully that's the last time I have to go to the Poke Center, and hopefully at this point I can just finally get Twister. I think once I get Twister, I should be able to have a good amount of time where I can just be smooth sailing and not have to worry about too many fights. This though doesn't look good. At least there's a potion there. Alright. Jin. Level 6 Pillsprout. Alright, we'll definitely go to Paralyze. Climb up will do 2. That's okay. Thanks, game. I wanted to go for another Leer, but I was afraid that it wasn't going to be paralyzed. Another crit, oh boy. I get a crit when I don't need one. 100 experience is nice though. Let me see how much, let's start counting down. How much experience do I need? 284. Oh no, that's too much. Yeah, because it's the TM for Flash. If this is the last stage before the special fight, then I'm gonna have to go out and I think grind just to get Twister. Because I am not confident at all that I could beat him with Rap and Leer and Thunderwave. How many Raps do I have left? Okay. I have enough to fight the next guy. I am gonna have to use another potion though, which again, items are allowed outside of battle. Oh, there's our rival. Oh no, please don't tell me I have to fight him. I don't think I have a rival fight here. Oh, actually, no, this is really good. There are 2 Bell Sprouts. I'm actually gonna have to pay attention to this because I need, if I conserve Raps, that's not good. He's got growth. Is Fine Whip special or physical? I can't remember. I really hope it's physical, but I don't know. This is not the time to be missing. I'm so close to getting Twister. I think as long as I beat this Sage, I can get Twister, and then I don't have to go back and heal. I can... Okay. I don't like that he has a Hoot Hoot. I'd rather have another Bell Sprout, especially considering the fact that it has Hypnosis. Okay, he's using a low accuracy move, and he's fighting off Paralysis. I'm gonna make sure to get a Wrap in, because especially if I fall asleep, I want to be able to get damage in. Paralyzed can't move, and as long as this lands, yes. And I think I should get level 11. I don't know why that only gave me 87 experience, but I don't care. We've got Twister. Considering I don't know what's next, I'm gonna use another potion. I think Twister is still a weak dragon move, but it's so much better than Wrap. Let me see. It's 40, and yeah, but okay, and it's special, and our special is lower than our physical, but I do not care. I don't have to only use Wrap anymore. Shoot us what you've got is indeed good. Oh, he won, but yeah. They're not tools of war, but Ice did beat them. Oh yeah, because he does get to the gym challenge. Oh, that's probably what's in that Pokeball and escape rope. I mean, considering that I've only used Dratini, I think we probably have a pretty good tie. He has fainted twice, but that's besides the point. Wow. That only did half. You know what? It's okay. It's not Wrap. It's accurate, and it took it out pretty quickly, and I have Thunderwave. Paralyzed. Twister's only doing a quarter of the health though, and I fell asleep. Great, I should, okay. Had I gone for a wrap, maybe this wouldn't have happened, but okay, I woke up, that's fine. One, two, three, experience. Twister and a flinch. There we go. Finally. Finally. Alright, now that I can fight Faulkner. Oh yeah, I forgot Flash is a TM, not an HM. I don't like that. I'd rather it be an HM. It's an item. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna use it. I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna fight Faulkner, and then I think I'm gonna end this video here. Alright, gonna heal, and Faulkner, I think, has only 2 gym trainers, if any. And considering that they'd probably just be low-level Pidgeys, I really shouldn't have an issue. But of course, I'm not using, you know, a Cyndaquil, a Quilava, a Totodile, or a Croconaw. Using a Dratini. Did I miss? I missed it. Oh god. Okay. Now let's see. Yeah, I know, he's flying type. I'm gonna fight him. I can just slip around them. I don't think that's a good way to tell if you're a bird Pokemon or not. Abe. Alright. That does half. Okay. That does 6 though. One on level 11. Alright, yeah, really the biggest downfall here is my moveset. I'm not gonna have, I get Outrage, Dragon Claw, I can learn Surf and Waterfall and Aqua Tail, but, you know, that's gonna take a bit of time to get. And considering how hard it is already right now to take out Sand Attack, considering how hard it is right now to take, you know, the level 7 Pidgey out, or a level 7 Spearow, I don't know. Another Sand Attack, great. At least I get the flinch, and I didn't miss at all. Okay, good. Rod. Alright, I'm gonna heal up. Because again, items outside battle are allowed. Nope, wrong button. Alright, and I'm gonna save my game quickly. Save to slot 1. Just in case. Which is an easier gym leader, Falconer or Brock? I don't know, they're both weak. I mean, in here, as long as you don't pick, Chikorita will probably be fine, but, I mean, you can go, just don't pick, you know, really, not sand attacks, that's gonna come into play later. Just don't have a grass type, but you can find other flying type Pokemon. And that was too much damage in red and blue. You know, you don't have to worry about, oh no. Oh no. Okay. Does he have a potion though? Twister has a chance to flinch, and paralysis. Please. Come on. Okay. I mean, honestly, the only issue there was the fact that I lost my money, considering that friendship doesn't have the same effect in this game that it has in later generations. Yes, I know, okay? I didn't intentionally mean to die. So, I'm gonna get one more level. Hopefully, that'll be quickly. I do have Twister. I didn't remember how close I am to leveling up. I'll level up level 13, then I should be good. I'm kind of surprised Sand Attack. I didn't miss any attacks. Alright, that was a crit, so we should be able to take out really anything else. I'm gonna quickly switch Twister with Wrap and Thunder Wave with Leer. Oh, wrong button. I don't think having a... I don't know how much having a berry would be able to help me. I also haven't encountered... Have I encountered... Well, this game it's different than the others. I get apricorns. But those are not the same as berries. And I don't have the ability to make... I don't think they heal you, no. Alright, this'll take a little bit of time. Unless I want to go to the next route and fight a trainer there, which I think, yeah, I think that'll probably be quicker. Doesn't matter, because this is a special move. .33 experience to match my 33 health. Honestly, the stats aren't bad, it's just the moves that are bad. Of course, though, as we get further into the game, I'll probably have a decent move in Dragon Claw, and some water type move to deal with steel types. But you're not a trainer, and you're not a trainer, and I can't go there. That's the ruins of the alpha. I need to check my map because I don't remember the next place to go to is ruins of the alpha. I can't go there. I can go. Yeah, I'm supposed to go down to Azalea Town. I don't think there's anything else in the ruins of the alpha for me to find. I don't think there's any trainers for me to fight, and there's no point in going for the unknowns because I can't use them. So I'll go down here. Hopefully there's a quick trainer. Yep, trainer right here. Oh no. on. I guess I'm gonna grind here. Hopefully, this will have higher levels. No, level 4. Okay. I'm not going to go back though. I'm just gonna go here and get the last little bit of experience that I need. Whooper. Whoop whoop. I'm glad that Whooper's in Sword. Honest. Okay, that's fine. I have never used Whooper. I've used Quagsire, but I mean, I'm sorry, Whooper. I used a different water and ground type in Shellos. I mean, Shellos has a better ability. But other than that, he didn't really help me out so much. Alright, almost done. Ooh, Marie. I like him, Froze. I never used him. It was just hard. I rather, by the time I wanted an electric type, I had Zapdos on my team. So, you know, I thought it was stupid not to use him. I like Mareep though. He's just so slow. His Mega with a dragon typing though, I don't know how much I like that. But whatever. I mean, he's not the weirdest dragon to exist. Alright. Hopefully this run will be better. That's the wrong way again. Alright, good start. Oh, actually, you could have also gone down and gotten a Mareep. Because of course Ampharos is a good Pokemon to have. Not so much early in the game, but he's just a good Pokemon to have in general. Another sand attack. Oh, and here we go. Because that's not going to kill him. Or I should say faint. Okay. I do have 2 sand attacks though. So I'm not 100% confident. He doesn't have a potion though, luckily. I missed the Thunder Wave. Okay, at least I got the paralysis. The only issue is, because Twister is gonna take time, and I should have saved before. Great. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? 104. Thanks. I should have saved before. That's my fault. Yes, I know. Okay, I know. I couldn't visit a Pokemon Center, and if I could have used items in battle, I would have used them. Actually, no, that really wouldn't have changed anything. I would have had to swap him out, or I have an X accuracy, but still, accuracy would have been down. Okay. If either Pidgey could not use Sand Attack, or if Pidgey could be paralyzed, is what I need. As long as that doesn't happen, I'll be able to get through. Paralyzed. Tackle, okay. How much is this is only gonna do? That's okay, that's really good. That's really good. Alright. I wanted to Thunderwave. Okay, Thunderwave Fistman. He is Roost. Oh boy, okay. He doesn't need a healing item, he's got Roost. Okay, but now I've got Flinch and Paralysis. Of course, though, neither of the two is going to happen. And Tackle, since he's normal type, all of his moves have Stab. There's the Flinch, and I think they should do it right here. There we go. First gym badge down. That was a lot of experience, but of course we didn't level up. Whole bunch of money to make up for it. A Zephyr badge. Okay. That just took so much longer than I wanted it to. What? TM Roost. Okay, can't use it. Okay. Well, I think that I'm going to end this video around here. Actually, no, I'm going to see what Professor Elm wants. I thought so. We're at Violet City. Okay, I'll get the egg. And then, I'm gonna end this video for tonight. Sure, I'll take care of the egg. I don't want the egg, but sure, I'll take care of it. Okay. I mean, Professor Elm really just met me. Mom's already spending my money. Okay. I'm gonna end this video here. And I'm going to continue this run. I'm just going to do it, of course, in different parts. It's gonna be way too long for me to take care, to do all this in one go. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like or comment and think about subscribing to stay up to date when I come out with hopefully part 2 of this video. And we'll find out if we can beat Pokemon SoulSilver with only a Dratini. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a good night.